the mud, now I'm a queen. Thought I want them past, now I'm so clean. Watch me shine, watch me rain. I don't lose, I dominate. Bow down, look at me, 작은 용. I'm a beast from the ground to the sky. 이젠 다들 say that's her right. 진흙 속에서 시작된 myth. 이제 내가 legend, I don't miss. 발표도 올라와, that's my gift. Crown on my head, I'm running this. 작은 불씨나 I'm flame. 다 태워버려, no more chains. 내 이름 새겨 sky 위에 remember me. I'm not the same. Drip too hard, yeah, glow. From the dirt, now I'm gold. 날 막아도 how to slow. I'm the one, I take control. Now they see me shining. 더 이상 숨지 않아 climbing. Jump, 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 hear me roar. 이제 날 막을 수는 없어. Jump, 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 feel the heat. Now the sky beneath my feet. Know the sky beneath my feet. From the mud, now I'm a queen. 상처까지 turn to a dream. Watch me rise, watch me take everything they couldn't break. Bow down, look at me. 이제 내가 destiny. From the ground to the sky. Yeah, I own it, yeah, it's mine. I remember all the nights. 어둠 속에 갇혀있던 time. Now I'm everything they feared. 이 목소린 더 크게 들려. From the mud, now I'm a queen. 그림자도 사라진 scene. I don't beg, I don't chase. I just take my rightful place. Hear me roar, feel the sky. 전설처럼 I come alive. From the dirt I redefine. 이 세상은 now it's mine. From the mud. 이제 내가 rule it all. Whisper. Yeah. From the mud. I rise. Do ya? Can you hear? Started from the dirt, now I'm glowing. 아무도 몰랐지 내가 커지는 걸. Too small, too weak, that's what they said. 이젠 그 말들 위에 서 있어. Thinking on the past, I don't feel it. 상처 위에 다시 빛을 그려. From the mud, I built my throne. 이 하늘은 이제 내 것처럼. Low key, I was hiding. 이젠 불꽃이 타올라 rising. Seeing they will say my name. 이름 불러 louder now. I was born to run this game. Jump, jump, watch me rise. From the mud into the sky. Jump, jump, 느껴봐 fire. I don't fall, I go higher. I don't fall, I go higher. From the mud, now I'm a queen. Thought I want them past, now I'm so clean. Watch me shine, watch me rain. I don't lose, I dominate. Bow down, look at me, 작은 용. I'm a beast from the ground to the sky. 이젠 다들 say that's her right. 진흙 속에서 시작된 myth. 이제 내가 legend, I don't miss. 발표도 올라와, that's my gift. Crown on my head, I'm running this. 작은 불씨나 I'm flame. 다 태워버려, no more chains. 내 이름 새겨 sky 위에 remember me. I'm not the same. Drip too hard, yeah, glow. From the dirt, now I'm gold. 날 막아도 how to slow. I'm the one, I take control. Now they see me shining. 더 이상 숨지 않아 climbing. Jump, 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 hear me roar. 이제 날 막을 수는 없어. Jump, 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 feel the heat. Now the sky beneath my feet. Know the sky beneath my feet. From the mud, now I'm a queen. 상처까지 turn to a dream. Watch me rise, watch me take everything they couldn't break. Bow down, look at me. 이제 내가 destiny. From the ground to the sky. Yeah, I own it, yeah, it's mine. taste. I just take my rightful place. Hear me roar, feel the sky. 전설처럼 I come alive. From the dirt I redefine. 이 세상은 now it's mine. From the mud. 이제 내가 rule it all. Whisper. Yeah. From the mud. I rise. Do ya? Can you hear us? Started from the dirt, now I'm glowing. 아무도 몰랐지 내가 커지는 걸. Too small, too weak, that's what they said. 이젠 그 말들 위에 서 있어. Thinking on the past, I don't feel it. 상처 위에 다시 빛을 그려. From the mud, I built my throne. 이 하늘은 이제 내 것처럼. Low key, I was hiding. 이젠 불꽃이 타올라 rising. See and they will say my name. 이름 불러 louder now. I was born to run this game. Jump, jump, watch me rise. From the mud into the sky. Jump, jump, 느껴봐 fire. I don't fall, I go higher. I don't fall, I go higher. From the mud, now I'm a queen. Thought I want them past, now I'm so clean. Watch me shine, watch me rain. I don't lose, I dominate. Bow down, look at me. 작은 용, I'm a beast. From the ground to the sky. 이젠 다들 say that's her right.
สวัสดีคนนะครับอยู่กับผมนันสเมธวีนะครับวันนี้เรามาไลฟ์เลคชั่นเกนชิน Impact กันนะไอ้เหี้ยปวดก่อนที่เนี่ยที่จริงๆควรจะขึ้นสักประมาณ10 นาทีที่แล้วแต่ปวดขี้จะไปขี้เสือกมีคนใช้ห้องน้ำอยู่ไอ้เหี้ยเอ้ยแล้วแม่งเหลืออีก5 นาทีเนี่ยกูปวดขี้ก็ไม่ได้ขี้ไอ้สัตว์ แป๊บหนึ่งนะเอาโอเวอร์เลย์ขึ้นก่อนโคตรเซ็งไอ้เหี้ยควยรู้เลยหมาตัวไหนแม่งใช้อยู่แล้วทีตอนกูขี้นะเร่งกูจังเลยอ่ะเร่งชิบหายกูก็ไม่เคยเร่งแม่งเลยนะเช็คดิโอเวอร์เลย์มา1 2 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 1ขึ้นปะขึ้นโอเคเยี่ยมเยี่ยปวดขี้ชิบหายโอ้มาหน้านี้เลยเพราะว่าเราต้องขึ้นอันนี้มีภาษาไทยนะกูขอให้เข้าไปแล้วมีภาษาไทยเถอะขอร้องขี้เกียจผมจะค้างหน้านี้ไว้เพราะว่าอะไรรู้ไหมเห็นข้างบนปะนั่นแหละกูลงมอดอยู่กูขึ้น URL ไม่ได้ค้างไปค้างไปเสียงเกมก็ปิดไว้แต่มาในที่สุดก็หาทางลงมอดได้แล้วไอ้เหี้ยเคลียร์ไปหมดแล้วเอ่อซันโรเน่ซันโรเน่ไม่ใช่ของเอาอะไรวะดูก่อนเลยโมเดลตัวละอะไรโมเดลตัวละครแปลกๆหมายความว่าไงวะโมเดลตัวละครอ๋ออ๋อโมเดลเกนชินนะช่างแม่งกูเจ๋งอ๋อไอ้เหี้ยมันใหม่ของอัพเก่าแล้วก็ของอัพของอะไรอ่ะนกเคี้ยนนั่นมันมาจากแป๊บนึงนะนกอ๋อ ใช่แหละ ใช่แหละ ใช่ไหมกูเปิดภาพขึ้นมาดูอีกทีดิ เออ เออ ใช่ กูมีพอ แสดงว่าเคยเก็บแล้วไว้จะเอาไปอัพให้ใครสักคนแล้วไม่ได้ใช้แน่เลย อ่า แล้วก็ activity board เอ้ย เลยแล้ว อันนี้ป่ะ46 อันนี้ใช้อัพไข่นะ นิโคป่ะ แล้วกูไม่ได้นิโคไงเฮียอ้อไม่มีนิโค ไอฮีโอเค ก็เหลือแค่ไปเอาอัพสกาแลบของไอนั่นแหละ นั่นแหละ ช่างแม่มึง งั้น ระหว่างนี้ฟาร์มอะไรดี ไม่มีให้ฟาร์มแฟกไหม ฟาร์มแฟกดีไหมแต่ว่า เอ้ย เดี๋ยวนะ กูมีพอเปล่าวะ ไม่พอ ไม่ ไอ้นี่ไม่พอ เพราะฉะนั้นมา อยู่ไหนอะอ้าว where is นี่ กี่โมง จะขึ้นเมื่อไหร่ เฮ้ย มันถึงเวลาแล้วนะ มาแล้ว บอกเลยว่าบอสที่ลงเนี่ยสุดทุกตัว เฮ้ย 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 จอย ไอ้เฟรดมาดูกัน ลูน่า มีภาษาไทยไหม โอ้5 คำบรรยาย ปิดทิ้งไม่ได้เลยอีเหี้ยเอ้ย อะไรเนี่ย อ๋อจรวดตัดเสียงสุดเลยโอเค
I must return to the moon.
เสียงใคร
There
อ่ะ
lies my mission.
ไม่ใช่เสียงคนลาบิน่าอ้อพูจันทาแน่เลย โอ้ยไอ้เหี้ยกูนึกว่ายาน MC แบบใหม่นะทูดมูน
After the Pioneer landed, he began to explore the moon and circumlunar zone. One day, while in the circumlunar zone, he received a mysterious signal from deep space.
All I want is to go back home
Hey,
and see
you
what other
fuckhead.
gifts Alan wanted me to
ซานโด
inherit.
เน่บัฟนม
I really can't go anywhere without running into you
ตัวละคร
two.
ได้รับบัฟนมขึ้นมานะครับผมน่าแหละได้หุ่นใหม่โปรเนียกูหายไปไหน ก็รู้แหละว่าพังซ่อมไม่ได้เหรอโปรเนีย
Our film, A Homecoming, officially begins!
The aquarium's closed for the... Huh? A celebration of the entertainment industry. No one would choose to sit this one out. This detective costume really suits me.
Take this lunar arcanum,
Does that count as a prophecy?
the reversed moon.
โอ้โหทำไมหุ่นยนต์เป็นผู้หญิง นั่นดี
The terminal
แต่น่า
has
จะเป็นไอ้นี่แหละ
detected
เหมือน
the
ที่
appearance
คน
of
ที่
an
สร้างเซรั่ม
unknown
ซานโรเน่ทิ้งไว้
individual.
ให้อะมรดก
Its purpose was to turn the moon into a space-based weapon.
สเปซเบดเวปเปิล อ๋อ
I already
thought
learned the truth at the moon's core.
อีกบลัง
As
เก
for this place,
ใช่บอกว่าชื่ออี
it
กบ
is
ลัง
the
เกบอกว่า
masterpiece of that
มา
dragon lord of darkness.
เจ็ด
She is the key to activating Project
อา
Moongazer.
วุธอะ
Don't go, Columbina. We knew what this order would cost from the beginning.
If Columbina is calling for help, the spaceship's our only chance.
Project Moongazer. It responded to me.
I have a certain feeling about how she views that descender.
If what Alen said is true, then I'm about to be born anew.
โคเรนเบน่าไปเดอะมูน
Inverted.
ไปเคลียร์ปัญหา
World
เรื่อง
formula
ส่วนเรา
reversion.
เนี่ยมาเคลียร์ปัญหาเรื่องนาซีเซนครูดไอ้เหี้ยเอ้ยในเรื่องแม่งไปคนละทาง คนหนึ่ง to the moon อีกคนหนึ่ง to
Hello,
the underwater
travelers! I'm Zach Aguilar, the voice of the male
the hell
traveler,
is this shit?
Ether. And hosting with me today, we have...
Hi everyone, I'm Emmy Lowe, the voice of Columbina.
Hi guys, I'm Skylar Davenport, the voice of Seat Lali.
Yes, so happy to have you guys here!
Oh,
and
yay.
to
The voice
all our
in
travelers
Sandroneeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeeee
Fontanalia.
Fontanalia. Wait, isn't that the name of a
Fontanalia.
festival in Fontaine?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Travelers might remember it from version
อ๋อนี่รอบที่แล้ว
4.3, the one where we shot that film with all our friends and made all those fun memories.
Yep, and the fun continues in this version because, in addition to our friends from Fontaine, a special guest is also going to be at this year's Fontanalia Film Festival.
Special guest.
You mean Columbina, right?
That's right. After things settle down in
Columbina
nodkrai,
book
she wanted to expand her
Fontaine.
horizons a bit. And with the festival going on, Nefer recommended a trip to Fontaine.
Oh, is that the only reason, though?
Maybe.
I mean, Fontaine is also Sandrone's homeland, isn't it?
True. But no one knows what
เขาเรียกว่า
happened to her
เยี่ยม
after
บ้า
that
น
battle
เกิด
in
แฟน
nodkrai
นะ
against
ค
the
รับ
Torre. The suspense is killing me.
Then maybe you'll be happy to hear that the wait is over. Once travelers head to Fontaine, an unexpected reunion with this old friend isn't too far off.
A self-introduction?
สุดท้ายก็มาดิ
Very
ว่า
well. For the sake of etiquette, I'll humor
ให้
you
ตายสิ
just
สุดท้ายเธอ
this
ก็มา
once.
จนได้สินะ
Behold, before you stands Marionette,
Marionette,
seventh of the
son.
Fatui Harbingers. Hi everyone, I'm Deneen Melody, the voice of Sandrone. The wait is over. I'm just so happy she's back.
That was awesome. Welcome!
Yay, thank you.
Welcome back, Sandrone.
Oh, thanks. Oh, wait. Should I give a more Sandrone-like answer? Like,
Sandrone.
So Sandrone. It was so surreal seeing Sandrone in that version trailer. It's been too long.
I know, personality-wise, it doesn't seem like she's changed much. Still the grumpy Sandrone we all know and love.
True, but I feel like travelers have got to be wondering how she came back to
อันนี้ดู
life.
แล้ว
I know I am.
Yeah, does it have something to do with the final gift we heard about in her animated short?
well, Alen did leave behind a gift for her, but
บอก
she
เลยนะมี
actually
หลาย
never
คน
knew
ไม่รู้จักอเล
anything
นเยอะ
about
มาก
So that
ไอ้เหี้ย
means
พวก
during
มึง
the
เอาไป
battle
ใส่
against
ใน
the
ไล
Torre, she really
เอาไปใส่
was
ในเควส
prepared
โล
for
ก
it to be the end.
เหี้ย
it. She 100% put her life on the line during that
เล่า
battle.
น้อยมากอะอเลน
So
อะ
when she woke up to find herself very
กูได้ยิน
much,
ชื่ออะไรนั้นแรก
well,
กูแบบ
you know,
ใครวะ
not dead, it was
มึง
a
มา
surprise to her as
อ๋อ
well.
อ๋อไอ้เหี้ย
Alen's final gift was kind of
เควส
like
ใน
a
ซีซั
second
นคูด
chance.
ไอ้สัส
Huh. But the
เล่น
damage she
จบไป
sustained in
นาน
that
แล้วแต่
battle
กู
was
ไม่ได้
so
อ่านเนี่ย
severe.
ในซีซันคูด
Why didn't the second chance activate right then and there?
Now that's the question. There's actually another factor at play in all of this. We're gonna get into it in a bit, but for now, all you need to know is that she owes her recovery to a combination of things.
Oh, okay. So there's a story there.
For sure.
ชอบขอด้วยภาพสดดีแล้ว
You know, speaking of the
Man,
animated short, it
ano
was
man
so
dalawa
cool
na.
to get a little insight
Pagfilm.
into Sandrone and
เรื่อง
Alen's
เฟือง
life
นาฬิกา
together.
Right.
Thailand.
The Lord Artificer, Alen Gyotan, Sandrone's
อ
creator.
ลันเกียร์ติน
Her notes mention that Alen built her in his later years as a way to remember his sister, Marianne.
Oh.
And speaking of, both Alan and Marianne have some connection to the Narcissenkreuz Ordo, right? That mysterious organization in Fontaine.
Yeah, that's right. In certain quests, we even see a photo from when the two of them were kids.
Aww.
Then, in his later years, Alen had Sandrone by his side. They were family, and the days they spent together were quiet and peaceful.
So nice.
Yeah.
Wow. No wonder remembering Ellen's funeral made Sandrone so upset in that animated short.
Yeah, Columbina definitely tried to cheer her up, but her methods are always a bit, unconventional.
โอ้ยกูดูอันนี้
Well,
แล้วกู
honestly,
อยา
before
กร้อง
joining the
ไห้
Fatui, I doubt
อย่า
Sandrone ever expected to get close to Columbina,
ไม่
Arlecchino,
น่า
and
เลย
Rosalie,
ไม่น่าโดนโช
let
กุน
alone
ปาด
have
แปร
tea parties with them.
Yes, that scene was so sweet.
Yeah.
I'm sure those are
มาได้หรือ
nostalgic
เปล่า
memories for all of them.
กลับมา
Especially Columbina and Sandrone. They're actually really
ได้ไหม
close. They even played games together during Moon Prayer
คนดี
Night.
Oh yeah, underneath that tough exterior, you can totally tell Sandrone has a soft spot for
กูเลยอยากช
Columbina.
อบเลย
No,
คนละ
it's
ซันโดนี่
more
ได้รับ
like
บัฟ
Columbina
หมด
wore her down over time.
Same thing.
Well, but of course, she was part of the Columbina rescue plan.
Part of it, her formula is the whole reason we were able to bring Columbina back.
Yeah, the way she faced Ettore head on just to give us the chance to complete it. It was heart-wrenching.
I know.
ไอ้เหี้ยหมอ
She put herself in danger and ultimately
โดย
sacrificed
ช็อตนี้กูก็
everything
เรียก
to
ว่าไอ้
save her
เหี้ย
friend.
หมอ
That really says a lot.
Yeah, which is why it was even harder for Columbina to accept that she was gone.
Well, honestly,
ไม่ใช่ว่าตาย
that
ไปแล้ว
was also
ตายไปแล้วมาถึง
emotional.
ใครซันโดเน่
But
ห
the
รือ
good
ไอ้
news
เหี้ย
is
หมอ
she's back
ถ้าซันโดเน่
now.
โอ้เหี้ยสมองยังไม่ได้ระเบิด
Wait, speaking
ซ่อ
of,
มได้
I
อยู่แล้ว
noticed she has a new mechanism by her side too.
เปรี้ยว
yes.
นมโดนบัฟ
The Facilitatrice Automatisée Généraliste Interactive et Omnitâche.
แหมนั่นจดหมายคนละมีหน้านี่
Well, pardon my French. Also known as Baggio.
ปาจิโอ
Wow, a new helper. Oh, she looks super cool.
Mhm.
Hold on, I don't think we've seen Polonia yet though.
Right, Polonia was really put through the ringer in nodkrai and sustained a lot of damage during the battle against Ettore. I'm starting to get worried.
I know. But unfortunately, that's something travelers are going to have to wait to uncover in-game.
Well, just based on the name alone, Baggio seems pretty impressive.
Oh,
Yeah.
for sure. Basically, she's an all-purpose automaton. From everyday chores
Puppet
to intense
automaton.
combat encounters, she can do it all. Oh, even if her name is kind of a mouthful.
You know, from the land of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal. I'd expect nothing less.
Sandrone's eyes kind of look different too. It looks like there are little gears inside of them.
Yeah, and I see some
แต่ปกติที่เหมือน
new
ตาคน
gems
มัน
and
เป็นตาเกียร์
accessories
อันนี้
on
เพิ่
her
งเห็น
skirt. Very fancy.
Right? There are a lot of little added
จากสี
details.
เขียวเหลืองเป็นสีแดง
Wait, doesn't Sandrone's vision look a little different than other characters?
Huh, you're right. It's star-shaped.
มันไม่ใช่
Yes, this is important because it's not your typical vision. It's actually a stellar linchpin.
เดลล่าเลนพินจ้า
What's that?
Well, remember when I said Ellen's gift wasn't the only reason Sandrone was able to wake up? Well, this is the other reason. Stellar linchpins are extremely rare, and according to Fatui research, they have some connection to the third descender.
Fancy. Whoa, okay. I didn't expect us to casually start talking about descenders.
Honestly, though, to this day, no one knows exactly what causes a stellar linchpin to manifest. But what we do know is that those who wield them can alter certain elemental reactions.
Oh, so kind of like the
You
lunar
are the
reactions, where
reaction.
powers outside the 7 elements are involved.
ก็
Exactly.
รู้อยู่แล้ว
Take Sandrone, for example.
Hey.
She wields a cryostellar
Stellar
linchpin and can
conduct.
convert the superconduct reaction into stellar conduct, temporarily transforming the surrounding area
มันมากับแฟ
into
กใหม่
a
อะ
whole
ที่อ
star
ยู่ใน
field.
ปัจจุบันเนี่ย
Oh, wait.
ต้องฝากไว้
That
ให้
must
ซาโล
be
เน่
this area centered around the star-shaped crystal, right?
ตอนนี้
I
ซาโลเน่
remember
ยัง
it
ไม่
from
ได้
the
เก่งมาก
Snezhnaya
ต้อง
preview
รอ
teaser.
บัฟ
That's right. Enemies within this AoE will have their physical resistance reduced. But more importantly, the pulse star field will store dissipating cryo and electro elemental energies. This stored energy can then be used to increase the stellar conduct, cryo, and electro damage of characters within this AoE. In addition, certain characters will gain special abilities while within the pulse star field.
Oh, so we get buffed and enemies get less physical resistance. Sounds like stellar conduct is going to be a powerful tool in our arsenal.
Yes.
Yep, that's right. Plus, in Snezhnaya, stellar conduct will have unique gameplay applications outside of combat too.
So cool. And with the arrival of Sandrone, the chance to experiment with
ใคร
this
บอก
new
ว่าเอ้ย
reaction
สาย
is
ฟ้า
just
แช่
around
แข็
the
งมันเป็น
corner.
ยังไงวะคิดถึงก็ต้องวอ
Yeah,
ร์
now that she has this stellar linchpin, what are her combat skills like?
Well, it definitely allows her to make greater use of her computational abilities. With the help of the stellar conduct reaction, she's able to control various mechanisms and flexibly deal
กาย
damage.
ภาพมัน
So
หัว
let's
คุย
take
ครั
a
บเกม
second
นี้
to see her in action.
ทำไมถึงได้ออกสเตล่าคอนดักมาไง เพราะว่าซูเปอร์คอนดักแม่งไร้ค่า มันเลยได้ออกสเตล่าคอนดักออกมา
Wasn't
นี่
made for weather like this. How in the blazes did Rosalind used to cope?
ตับใหญ่
Come on, keep up.
นี่สกิล
Let's test my hypothesis.
อันติ
What a joke.
Oh, I love all the mechanical elements. Using all those mechanisms, it's like she barely has to lift a finger.
อ้าวลอยได้ด้วยเว้ย
Of course, it would be unbecoming of a lady to muddy her hem. Like we've heard already, stellar conduct is a big part of her kit. Not only can she convert the superconduct reaction into stellar conduct, but she can also increase the stellar conduct damage of her entire team.
Whoa. Oh, yeah. Looks like her attacks pack a bigger punch under the effects of stellar conduct.
That's right. Sandrone often lets her mechanisms do the dirty work for her. For example, with her charged attack, Sandrone will command Fagio to fire condensed beams at enemies. The damage dealt by her condensed beams is considered stellar conduct damage.
Ooh, attacks like this usually have some sort of overload mechanic, right? Is that true for Sandrone as well?
Yes. Continuously firing condensed beams will cause Fagio to accumulate decoding power. Sandrone can then use her elemental skill to decrease Fagio's decoding power while quickly maneuvering around the field and firing prism shots at enemies.
แต่ถามว่าจะได้เล่นไหม
Wow. Okay, couldn't have said it better myself.
Yay, I got it right.
Yep. Basically, by alternating between her charged attack and elemental skill, Sandrone can leverage her mechanical prowess and Fagio's powerful beams to clear out the field with ease. But that's only part of her tactical strategy. With her elemental burst, Sandrone bombards enemies with artillery fire and light beams, dealing AoE cryo damage. If Sandrone is within the pulsar field, the damage of the light beams is also considered stellar
ทำให้เวลากด
conduct
สกิล
damage.
E มันจะ
Wow, it's
ล้างเกรดทิ้งแล้วก็
crazy how
ชาร์จใหม่
powerful and elegant she is at the same time. Not a hair out of place.
Yeah. Even when bombarding us with a boatload of firepower.
Man, it's gonna be so fun to explore Snezhnaya with Sandrone too.
Yeah, Snezhnaya is where the Fatui headquarters are, after all. I feel like we can definitely expect Sandrone to play a part in the upcoming story.
You know, the main headquarters of the Adventurers Guild are also in Snezhnaya. I was just thinking about that because the Traveler first met Sandrone at the Adventurers Guild in Nodkrai.
Right, when she took Catherine's place.
Well, Catherine is Sandrone's creation, so in retrospect, I guess we shouldn't have been so surprised. Oh, but I'll let you in on a little secret. If you turn in your daily commissions to Catherine with Sandrone and the party, in addition to the regular rewards, you'll receive dessert rewards as well.
Dessert.
Guess Sandrone still loves a good tea party.
Well, of course. Inviting friends over for afternoon tea is how a lady engages with polite society. Plus, to make hosting tea parties even easier, Sandrone invented a portable tea table. All you need to do is send out an invitation letter and you can enjoy afternoon tea with friends.
Oh, I wonder if she met them during the Fontanalia Film Festival.
Oh, that sounds possible. If the last Fontanalia Festival is anything to go by, I feel like travelers are going to have a lot to look forward to this time around.
Oh, for sure. So, let's get into it, shall we? Does everyone remember Risley's giant ship, the Wingalet?
I mean, it looks familiar.
Oh, I know. That's the ark he built in the fortress of Merope, right? To deal with the prophecy situation?
Yes, that's right. It turns out an aquarium will be opening on the Wingalet during the Fontanalia Film Festival. And it seems like Sandrone has her own room on this ship as well.
Wait, And are those two things related? Sandrone being on the ship and the aquarium?
มึงมีห้องของ
I
ตัวเอง
mean, based on what
ใน
we
เรือ
know
เฮี้ย
about
นี่
her so far, I'd be pretty
ได้ไงอะ
surprised if she suddenly developed a
กูไป
passion
ดู
for
อะไรกับ
marine animals.
เลสลี่กูไปดูอะไรกับ
Yeah,
เลสลี่
there
มาวะ
must be another reason then.
Guess travelers will just have to play through the story to find out.
Well, Sandrone's activities might be a mystery, but Columbina's aboard the ship for a much more straightforward
โคลัมบีน่า
reason.
ก็มา
She's actually acting in one of the films, and her crew is shooting on the Winglet.
Right where Sandrone is staying?
Hee
The intrigue.
I know. I'm so excited for travelers to see how it all plays out. So be sure to check out the Sunny Summer
อันนี้
Fontinalia
ได้
event during
แต่
the new
เพชร
version.
ล้ว
For
น
a limited
ๆไม่มี
time, completing the event story will also reward
ไม่มี
travelers
สกิ
with
น
additional
ไม่มีอาวุธ
ascension materials for Sandrone. Yay!
All this talk
Wait,
about the
อันนี้เป็น
Winglet
ในเรื่อง
must mean Risley's making an appearance
ใช่
during
ปะ
the
วะในเรื่อง
festival
เปล่าวะ
too, right?
หรืออีเวนต์วะ
Yep. In fact, during filming, Columbina even convinced him to check out a
แต่
mysterious
เขาบอกว่าอีเวน
fortune-telling
ต์น่าจะ
stall.
อีเวนต์
Though fate may have been
อี
leading
เวน
him
ต์ใหญ่
there
มันมี
already.
สกินแจกแต่มึง
Wait,
มี
is
ส
that
กินนะ
Barbalot's Dodoko? So
Yeah,
the
well-
Hexen Circles and
มึง
Fontaine
มี
now?
สกินชาร์ลอต
That's right. Apparently, it's because Barbalot
Similarly-
happened to catch a glimpse of a strange omen during a recent divination.
Ooh, very mysterious. And it had something to do with the
มิส
traveler's
กิมิส
friends.
กิว่าแต่เฮล
That's right. And Risley
Wait,
isn't the only one who's been guided here by fate. Mage B's stall has been getting quite a few visitors.
Yep, and that's when she uses lunar arcana to read their future. For example, Risley draws the upright Emperor card.
เอ็มเปอเรอร์
Whoa, that sounds impressive. What does it mean?
Don't worry. Barbalot will explain the revelations of the lunar arcana in game. In addition to her insights,
ตัวละ
each
ครที่
character
ได้รับ
that
การ
visits
นั
her
บ
stall
เกรด
will
มี
also
ดังนี้
receive a
ชีชีมิ
tangible
สกิมิ
boost
ส
to their
กิ
abilities,
ยาเอมิ
including
โก
ones
เล
relating
ส
to
ลี่
the
ไซ
stellar
โน
conduct
ไปโต
reaction.
แล้วก็ดิโอ
For
นา
example,
นะครับผม
after Risley's revelation is unveiled, whenever he's within the polestar field generated by the stellar conduct reaction, he'll be able to restore HP more frequently with his charged attacks, allowing him to unleash more
ถ้า
enhanced
มีสเตลล่า
normal
คอนดัก
attacks.
Yaemiko's
Leslie
Sessho Sakuras
Ja.
are also getting enhanced. Not only will their duration be extended,
Ay, di
but
ko
they won't be
jam-
destroyed
ah,
after she casts her elemental burst. Plus, when Yaemiko is within a
Anti
pulsar
sao
field, the
mai
lightning strikes from her
hai.
Sessho Sakura will be able to deal
Yet
additional
ke.
damage, and that damage is considered stellar conduct
Naijitsu.
damage.
In addition, when Chi-Chi is within a polestar field, her elemental skill will provide the party with a damage bonus to reactions like stellar conduct and deal additional damage alongside the active character.
เดี๋ยวต้องมารีอีกรอบ
And
ว่ะ
when Sino is within a polestar field, his elemental skill will allow him to temporarily enter the Pack Sworn Path Clearer state to deal quick bursts of damage over a
ต้อ
short
งเล่น
period
กับ
of
สเตลล่า
time.
คอนดัก
Let's
ล้วนๆเลยว่ะ
go. These are just some examples of the witch's revelations travelers
Whoa.
can look forward to in Luna 8. We don't have time to
Yeah,
introduce them
ไอ้พวกเคียนี่แม่
all,
งสเตลล่า
so be
คอน
sure
ดั
to
ก
check out the rest in
ส
game.
เตลล่าคอนดักล้วนเลย
And as for the
มิส
new
กิมิสกิ
reactions
นี่ก็
coming
ยังไม่
in
ได้ดู คือ
Snezhnaya,
รู้
stellar
ว่าไอ
conduct
ตัวพวก
is
เนี้ย
just
ได้
the
รับบัฟนะ
beginning,
แต่ไม่ได้
so
อ่านเลยสักตั
Buckle
ว
up, travelers.
ในลีกอ่ะไม่
So
รู้นะ
thanks to
แต่
these
ไม่อ่านเลย
revelations,
Rò
a
đu
bunch
cái
of
kia
our
mày kìa.
old friends are not only getting stronger,
ประโย
but
ชน์
they
สูง
can
สุด
now
น่าจะ
interact
ไป
with
โต
the
กับ
stellar
ดิโอนา
conduct mechanic as
ยาเอ๋
well.
เนี่ย
That's right.
ก็ส่งไปก่อน
Basically, after
ชีชี
unveiling
เนี่ย
their
งง
revelation,
ลิสลี่
some of
ก็
their
ไม่รู้
talents
จะ
and
เก่งไหม
skills
ไซ
will
โน
be
ก็ไม่รู้
enhanced
จะเก่ง
while
ไหม
within a polestar field.
Ooh, awesome. So, if you have any of those characters, you can pair them with Sandrone and see all the new things they can do with the stellar conduct mechanic.
Of course, there are also other changes in store as part of these revelations, as well as interesting stories associated with the Lunar Arcana card each character draws. But we'll leave that for travelers to experience for themselves.
Oh, plus the characters with the Witch's Revelation will also be featured on the Light Race Wish banner, so don't miss out if you're
โอ
interested.
เค
And as for our other event wishes,
ตู้แรก
in the
นะ
first
ซั
half
นโด
of
เน่
Luna
มา
VIII,
กับ
travelers can look forward to event wishes for
Silali
Sandrone and Seatlali. A
พอดี
new
เลยมี
5-star
สกินมาด้วย
claymore, a teaspoon of transcendence, will also be featured on the weapon banner.
And in the second half of Luna 8,
คือ
we'll
หลัง
have
คนละ
returning
มิน
event
หน้า
wishes
กั
for
บ
Columbina and the Raiden Shogun. Yay!
Ooh.
ซันโด
All
เน่
right,
ไม่มียา
it's
เอก
about
ดาเม
time
จ
for
หาย
our first
20
break.
ไม่
We'll
เชิ
be
ง
back with
อย่าลืม
information
นะ
on
ตอน
a
นี้ตัวละคร
mysterious
แอม
new area, so
ไฟ
stay
ฟ้าที่
tuned.
ดีที่สุดตอนนี้มันเป็นในนี่
Yay!
มันเป็นไอชื่อว่าอะไรวะ กูเสือกลืม ไอ้นั่นอะชื่ออะไรอะ มันชื่อว่าอะไรนะอีเดฟ้าอีเดฟ้าเล่นคู่โคลัมบิน่าความจริงแล้วซานโรเน่เล่นอย่างนี้ได้เว้ยซานโรเน่โคลัมแล้วก็อีเดฟ้าปัญหาคือมันจะไปขัดปฏิกิริยาธาตุกันหนักแค่ไหนนี่แหละแล้วก็ถามว่าทำไมเล่นอย่างนี้อีเนฟาโคลัมบิน่ามันในนี่อยู่แล้วจันไอ้เหี้ยบินขึ้นดวงจันทร์ว่ะ
Oh my god, we're actually in outer space? This is incredible! When you mentioned a special adventure, I didn't think it would take us outside of Tibet.
And not just anywhere outside of Tibet. We're heading to
The moon.
Dun dun dun.
It looks amazing. Look at those buildings. This place is looking a lot different than when Columbina brought us here before.
Well, she did say she wanted to clean up the place a bit before inviting the traveler back. Even the area with the traveler's spaceship looks completely different.
Yeah, seems like Columbina has been taking great care of this place. So,
ทำไม
are
มี
we
ดอก
here
ไม้
for the
ขึ้นอยู่
summer
บนดวงจันท
adventure
ร์ได้
at
เหร
her
อวะเปรต
invitation?
It's a bit more complicated than
กู
that.
ควรจะถามตั้ง
The
แต่ทำไม
traveler
เอ็มซี
actually
โคลัมบิน่าไม่
notices
หาย
that
ใจบนดวงจันทร์ได้
Columbina's
แหละ
been acting a bit off, and out of concern, follows her all the way to some ancient dragon ruins.
Inside the ruins, the traveler acquires a mysterious power known as Archeolune energy, which seems to be able to manipulate gravity.
Archeolune energy. So these ruins must have something to do with the moon. Are there clues here about why Columbina is acting strange?
There are. The traveler will encounter a strange black kuhenki. We think she might have some connection to Columbina, and when we follow her, the trail leads straight to a lunar shuttle.
Oh, so that's the spaceship we saw earlier.
Yep. After we explain the situation, our new kuhenki friend, Eggy, agrees to head to the moon with us to search for Columbina.
Eggy?
Yeah, that's another Paimon original.
Okay, got it. Oh, I can't wait to see what the different areas of the moon are gonna be like. Is there a lunar base or something?
There is. That's actually the first
Oh,
stop
yeah.
on our lunar expedition.
Doom
The
Fortress ปะวะเนี่ย
Eye of Ibni Bellum. Like travelers experienced before when Columbina led us to our spaceship, the gravity here is
ไม่รู้
completely
ว่ากู
different
จะเรียก
from
ว่า
Tibet.
Doom Fortress
In fact, the entire lunar surface is like this.
Plus, by using Archeolune energy, we can make our bodies even more lightweight.
Ooh, that should make lunar exploration a lot easier.
Before that, though, we'll need to rescue Eggy, because after we land on the moon, she somehow gets captured by a strange device.
Oh no!
To the moon.
Yeah.
And to do that, we'll need to venture into some underground ruins.
ตอนนี้นะ
Of course, with the help of Archeolune
ก
energy,
งไก
the
เติร์ด to
mechanisms
the
and
moon
guards
แล้ว
around
เก
here
นชิน
shouldn't
to
pose
the
too
moon
much
แล้ว
of a challenge.
ลางดาวกับ
Then
ซี
we'll
อ่ะ
head to the lunar
เดี๋ยว
surface
อนาคต
monitoring
แม่งก็ to the
station.
moon
After
ลางดาว
accessing
มัน
the
to the moon
terminal,
ได้
we'll
อยู่
learn about
ได้
the
ง่ายอยู่แล้ว
mysterious Project
ขึ้นอยู่กับ
Moon
ว่า
Gazer,
เอ้ย
which
ไม่เดี๋ยว
seems
มันก็
to
จะ
have
to
some
the moon แล้ว
connection
นี่ห
to
ว่า
the ancient
จันวายาไง
dragons.
ไอ้เหี้ย
Whoa. So does
ส่วน
that mean
เซ
that
เล
the
ดอะ
dragons
เดี๋ยวก็
have
to the moon
plans for the moon?
That is for travelers to discover for themselves in-game.
ที่เกมแม่งทุก
But
เก
the
มแม่ง
good
จะให้
news
to the
is,
moon
the
หมดเลยได้
terminal
ไงวะ
also gives us a few clues on where to search for Columbina, which leads us to our next stop on our lunar adventure, Ungyen's Circle.
Usually hidden away, this facility is used to research lunar
What
life
the
forms
fuck?
and also seems to have some connection to Project Moon Gazer.
Whoa, now this
Moongazer.
looks completely different from the lunar landscape outside. Looks like the dragons turned this place into some kind of experimental lab.
อะไรอ่ะ
Exactly. This is also where we'll meet other
Nah,
Kuhenki who
yeah,
come from the
hela.
same place as Eggy. Apparently, these Kuhenki are obsessed with
เห็น
wearing
กุลัดแล้ว
all kinds of different hats.
แต่ละตัวมีหมวกแสดงว่า
Still no
หมวก
sign
นี่
of
โคลัมบีน่า
Columbina
แต่ง
though.
ให้แน่เลยเหี้ย
Well, according to the records in the terminal, Columbina was here at some point, and there was a giant Kuhenki by her side.
Yeah, so to find her, travelers will need to follow the giant Kuhenki high into the sky, clearing away moonlit
อันเนี้ย
vines
น่าจะ
and
ในเรื่องหลัก
repairing an elevator along the way.
This elevator will take travelers high above the moon's surface to the third stop on our lunar expedition, the Space Lifeform Capture Station.
Wow,
Space
so
life
the
form
dragons
capturation.
not only built
มัน
bases
ก็
on the
คือ
moon,
Doom
but
Fortress
also a whole structure above
Seriously
it.
This place doesn't look like it's in the
แอ
best
ม
of
คอย
shape, though.
ดูฟอร์เทสมีใครเห็นกูไหม
Apparently, it also has some connection to Project Moongazer. If travelers follow this
Why?
damaged
Yeah,
passageway,
we can do
they can
Fortnite
even reach the open
Yeah, I will.
space outside the
ก็
station.
กูอยากเล่นดูฟอ
Wow,
ร์เทส
Tibet looks so beautiful from this angle. So, we know the giant Kuhenki was heading for the capture station, but what about Columbina?
Don't worry, she's there too.
We finally found her! What's she doing here, though?
Well, she noticed a disturbance in a certain area of the moon,
เหี้ย
and it
แผ่น
seems to
นี้
be
แม่ง
affecting the
รอ
creatures
บอ
there.
มบึ้มบึ้ม
So she came to the capture station to get a better look. That's when the traveler finds her.
Well, of course, the travelers never wanted to leave a problem unsolved. Columbina needs our help, so together we head to the area of the disturbance.
Which happens to be none other than the Lunar Sea. Be careful though.
Lunar Sea.
Even though it looks beautiful, the high concentration of Archeoloon energy makes this a treacherous place. Travelers will need to avoid the blue areas at all costs.
Ooh.
But I see a lot of blue. How are we supposed to cross?
Don't worry. Thanks to Columbina, the schools of Kuhenki living here are more than willing to help out. They can mimic the jellyfish and whales that live in the Lunar Sea to help us get across.
Oh, wow. The ecosystem on the moon is even more diverse than I imagined.
I know, right? Travelers might even encounter some
ไอ้เหี้ยสลามตัวใหม่
interesting slimes.
Of course, aside from the areas we just introduced, there are tons of other places waiting for
Arena.
travelers to explore, including the
Area.
ever mysterious far side of the moon.
Wait, you're saying we get to go to the
โคต
dark
ร
side
ส
of
วย
the
เลย
moon
เฮีย
too? Ooh, are we getting aliens
Holy
now?
shit
Besides the traveler, you mean?
Yeah, we have aliens at home, you guys. Chill.
Alien
No,
at
but
home ว่ะ
seriously, there's
ไอ้เหี้ยว่ะ
base
ใช่
on the far
เราอะ
side of the
alien
moon too? This dragon technology is crazy.
I know, right?
Of course, there's a lot more to explore on the far side of the moon as well.
เรามี
That's
alien
right.
at
There's
home อยู่
so
แล้ว
much more to this lunar adventure than we've been able to cover here.
So be sure to check it out for yourselves in game.
Wow, this is actually insane. There are so many cool
ไป
areas
สำ
and
รวจ
creatures
แม
to
ป
check
ใหม่
out. I bet travelers can't wait.
Yeah, I know, right? Plus,
Sandrone
to make lunar exploration a bit
การันตี
easier, the devs have made a few
และแพทหน้าไม่ต้อง
optimizations
เปิ
to
ด
the
ใคร
map.
เลย
After the version
ปิด Sandrone
update,
บวก
there
อาวุธ
will
ประ
now be
จำ
an
ตัว โอ้
indicator
ครบ
showing
รถ
which
ไอ้เหี้
layer
ย
of the map you're currently on. And when
Ooh.
selecting a landmark with a layer indicator, the layer UI will still remain visible. Of course, this optimization also applies to the Teyvat map as well.
Ooh, plus, the moon area is permanent, so travelers can come back and explore anytime.
Ooh, that's awesome.
Yeah, who would have thought the Song of the Welkin Moon would actually end with us going
เดี๋ย
to
ว
the
กูได้เจอ
moon?
คนที่มันแบบ
I
วันๆติดอยู่
know.
อยู่แต่
We're
วง
really
จันทร์
putting
นี่
the Luna in Luna 8 this time.
Well, I hate to be the one to bring us back down to Earth, but it's time for our next break.
Aw.
Next break
We'll be
เดี๋ยว
back
ไป
with
เยี่ยวก่อน
exciting information on the
เพราะฉะนั้น
Luna 8
เดี๋ยว
event
พอมัน
lineup.
ขึ้นโพสต์มา
See
ปุ๊บ
you soon.
ไปเยี่ยวก่อนโค้ดกูเดอะมูน
Welcome back, travelers!
You know, there's a character we forgot to mention when we were talking about the Fontanalia Festival earlier. Seat Lolly.
Yeah! Granny actually left her house!
Hey, she likes to be social. Sometimes. The important thing is, she has a new outfit.
Wow, look at all the bows.
And the pigtails! That is so cute!
Wait, we just made a big deal about her leaving her house, but doesn't it look like she's wearing pajamas?
No.
Oh my god, it really does. She even has an eye mask and everything.
Hey, Granny was already flustered enough running into the Traveler looking like that. Let's not embarrass her further and leave the rest for travelers to discover in-game.
Okay.
อันนี้น่าจะเป็นแค่
If you're wondering why Granny made the trip to Fontaine, though, it turns out her favorite light novel is getting adapted into a film, and the crew is filming on the Winglet.
Oh, and Charlotte's starring in it? Looks like she's playing a detective.
Yeah, it really suits her, doesn't
Charlotte
it?
But for a
Detective
hard-hitting reporter like her,
Ani
I'm sure
event, no?
playing a detective didn't feel too far off at all.
That's for sure. The way she pursues the truth is already pretty intense.
ตลอดเอาฟิตก็แจก
Well,
ฟรี
looks like we get to run into a bunch of old friends on the Winglet. I feel like some fun times are in store.
Oh, for sure. So don't miss out, travelers.
เชื่อ
All
ฮัน
right,
ดิวิล
here's
คุย
another
กับ
piece of good news,
โคเล
and
มิ
it
น่ามัน
has
จะอา
to
การ
do
เป็น
with
ไง
the
วะ
quest dialogue experience. I'm sure we've all tried to speed up the pace of a quest before by clicking through the dialogue, but most of the time you have to wait for a set transition time to pass or for certain animations to play out before the next line can play. With the habits of different travelers in mind, the devs have decided to change this going forward. Starting in Luna VIII, travelers can choose to no longer wait to advance dialogue. A single click can immediately move to the next line.
อะไรนะ
Basically, the pacing of dialogue progression is now something you can control.
Wait, that's actually awesome.
Oh, and we should also mention that the Sunny Summer Fontanalia event story is permanent as well. So travelers can play through it at their own pace.
I feel like we keep mentioning the Winglet, but there's actually a bit more we need
แต่
to
ก็ยังเหมื
share.
อนเดิมนะ
That's
ไม่มี
right. The
สกิ
ship's
ป
aquarium has become a popular filming location, but it needs a bit more work before it can open for business.
Exactly. And that's where you come in, travelers. It's your job to get the aquarium up and running.
Of course, you can't have an aquarium without different species of fish, so the first step is to head underwater in Fontaine and do some fishing.
You might even spot some containers underwater with high-value collectibles inside. So don't just be on the lookout for fish.
Yup, the goal is to surface at the designated area within the time limit with as many high-value fish and items as possible.
You can then use what you catch to decorate the aquarium and drum up people's interest.
And the more interest you manage to create, the more guests will visit the aquarium. You can even sell the collectibles as souvenirs to earn funds for the business.
Travelers can also head to the pool on the ship and use certain bait or nets to catch the fish that are being rehabilitated there.
Travelers can also look forward to various rewards
อี
for
เวนต์
their
นี้
efforts,
เป็นอีเวนต์ใหญ่
including primo
ได้
gems,
ชาร์ลอต
the
กับ
chance to
ส
invite
กิน
Charlotte to their parties, and her new outfit.
Ooh.
แจกเยอะนะเนี่ย
Wait. We can get Charlotte and her outfit at the same time?
That's so awesome!
Yup.
I can't wait!
Wow. So don't miss out, travelers.
Elsewhere in Fontaine, guests from all over Teyvat have arrived for a joint marksmanship exercise.
Oh, looks like we have the Maison Gardiennage, the Flower Feather Clan, and the Knights of Favonius. Wow, seems like one expert marksman after another.
Oh, for sure. And with their help, travelers will need to fire observation grenades and guide the projectile as far as they can without hitting obstacles. The farther it flies, the higher the score.
Oh, looks like there's some strategic thinking involved.
Travelers
Aw,
can
that's so
also
cheap.
look forward to the return of another dance event over in Natland with Dance Dance Easy Breezy Disco.
Ooh, I'm ready to dance. And this time, Mualani has invited even more friends to join.
Oh, cool. Melazines are there this time.
Oh,
and Asha.
Yep, just grab a few friends, follow the lead dancer the best you can, and have a good time.
Oh, the Saurians on the dance floor are so cute.
Super cute. There are also a few new additions to repertoire of myriad melodies, including a new nodkrai album where roads are pledged to cross, and a new score theme for Columbina.
The Leyline
Leyline
Overflow event is
Overflow.
also returning, so don't miss out on the chance to earn double the experience, materials, and more.
Double XP.
In addition, new character and action cards are being added to Genius Invocation TCG. Plus, the Forge Realms Temper and Heated Battle mode are also returning, so don't miss out.
All right, it's about time for our last break. Don't go anywhere, travelers. We'll see you on the other side.
You on the other side. Tea party. Tea party time.
Welcome back, travelers! In the spirit of the season, a new summer-themed lobby and summer outfits are coming to Milliastra Wonderland. Let's take a look.
Milliastra Wonderland พวกเขาฟัมเมอร์พวกเราฟอร์ไอ้เหี้ยซีซั่น4ไม่ได้สนใจเหี้ยอะไรมิเดสตาร์วันเดอร์แลนด์เลยกูเนี่ยและที่น่าเกลียดคืออะไรรู้ป่ะมิเดสตาร์วันเดอร์แลนด์รอบเนี่ยแม่งถึงขั้นแบบว่ากูเอาเพชรมาแจกข้างในนี้เลยเพื่อให้ดึงคนมาเล่นอ่ะกูสนไหมไม่กูสนแค่อย่างเดียวไอ้เหี้ยห้องเทสดาเมจส่วนแค่นั้นอ่ะเฮ้ยห้องเทสดาเมจเราไม่ได้น่าสนใจอ่ะ
Wow, the slide, the beach. This is perfect for summer.
Yeah, I know, right? It's the perfect place to chat, swim, relax,
เหตุผลที่มันยังสู้โรบอกไม่ได้เพราะว่า
pick up an
โรบอกอ่ะ
instrument and
มึงสามารถ
serenade
ครีเอท
your
แอนิเมชัน
friends.
อะไรยังไงก็ได้ แต่เนี่ยมันครีเอทไม่ได้
These cosmetics
เพ
actually
ราะมัน
look
ครีเอทไม่ได้ มันมีอะไรมันเกิดอะไรขึ้น
Yeah, almost like
มันมี
they've
ข้อ
taken
จำกัดเย
inspiration
อะ
from some of our friends.
And those are just a few examples.
ข้อจำกัด
A
มันเยอะ
bunch
เกิ
of
น
new
ไป
outfits
เว้
are
ยใน
coming to
การ
Milliastra Wonderland
ใส่
in
ควา
the
มคิด
new
สร้างสรร
version.
ค์มันก็เลยแบบ
Also, be sure to check out the events to earn free rewards, including prismatic crystals and an elegant 4-star outfit set.
Oh, in addition, the editor is also receiving a few new updates. For example, you can now keep the cursor displayed at all times, allowing craftspeople to design more user-friendly gameplay elements.
Nice. I feel like that opens the door for more interactive
นั่นแหละ
mechanics.
Oh,
แมคานิก
totally.
นี้เหมาะสำห
And
รับคนที่ชอบ
also,
เล่นโมบ้า
pre-aiming has been added to the skill editing interface, making it easier for craftspeople to create skills that require precise aiming.
Plus, with the new motion control component, you can now directly control the movement of objects.
Wow, sounds like you could even create a vehicle-like effect or something. The possibilities in Milliastra Wonderland just keep getting bigger.
Oh, totally. In addition to that, Luna VIII is also adding a new batch of environment assets and introducing support for customizing object colors and materials, giving craftspeople even more freedom over visuals.
Nice.
All right, well, that's it for the updates to Milliastra Wonderland. Now, let's move on to some out-of-game news.
Out of
But why
game.
tell you about it when I could just show you?
อันนี้
Here,
จะ
let's
เป็น
take a
พว
look.
กกู๊ดอีเวนต์อะไรพวกนี้ที่จัดขึ้นนอกเก
Oh,
ม
Hoyo
โอโย
Fest!
เฟส
That's the annual event in Southeast Asia, right? I wonder what's in store this time
Singapore.
around.
I see art supplies.
And Southeast Asian landmarks.
Southeast Asian
For
Landmark
anyone who's not
เฮ้ย
familiar,
เดี๋ยวนะ
Hoyo Fest is a huge annual celebration
Thai
held
ba?
by Hoyoverse that takes place across
เออ
multiple
ว่ะ
cities
แบงคอก
in Southeast
วันที่
Asia.
Wow, that's a lot of cities.
30 เดือน
Looks
Hey, but-
like there's a whole bunch of exclusive goodies and merch too.
Goodies and merch!
จะจัดโซนเซาท์อีสต์หมดเลย
All right, guys, that's it for the Luna 8 special
หมดแล้ว
program.
ไม่มี
Honestly,
ปรับ
this version has so much exciting
Pag-di ba
content in
lalay-may?
store. I'm hyped for the Lunar Sea and some dance, easy breezy disco. Whoa, whoa.
And I, of course, am so excited for Sandrone to return.
Yeah.
Yay! I just love her so much, and I can't wait for everyone to experience her journey and to meet Fagio and see some of her interactions with Columbina.
โขหลามบีนะ
I'm so
What did
happy
you do
the
that
grumpy
for?
lumpy granny is back, and that she gets a new outfit, even if it is just pajamas. I'm so excited
Yeah,
for her to
dahil
join the fun.
And I am also excited for Sandrone because I love her.
อยากได้ระบบ
And of course, I'm
เลื
so
อกภาษา
excited for
ได้
travelers to embark on this upcoming lunar adventure. It's crazy to even say, but it's not see you in game this time. It's
See you on the
See you on the
moon.
moon.
This also happens to be the last version of the Song of the Welkin Moon. And I'm a bit sad to see it go, but honestly, we couldn't be more grateful to have you come on this journey with us, travelers. So, thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
And don't forget to come back to nodkrai and visit from time to time.
You know what that means, though? Snezhnaya is literally just around the corner.
Yeah, you know, I almost
เส
feel
น่ห์เสน่ยาใกล้เข้ามาแล้ว
A chill?
เอ้ยปกติมึงไม่แต่งอย่างนี้เกิดอะไรขึ้นกับไพมอน
Paimon.
ไพมอน
War is coming.
สงครามกำลังใกล้
This
เข้า
is
มา
no time to
May
rest
bila.
on our laurels. We must remain devoted until our
Oh,
banner
swear to
flies
get
high
mad, Mương.
and the dust
Trai.
has settled.
But the snow grows heavier even as we speak. How much time do we and the people of Snezhnaya
เยติ
have left? You mean Project Stusha?
และโปรเจกต์สตูชาอันนี้เคยได้ยิน โอ้
How much
เยี่ย
trust
แต่ละ
have
ตั
you
ว
lost to this plan already? How's that for a numbers game?
Mora isn't water. Sometimes it can flow in unnatural directions.
อันนี้คืออะไร
Where am I?
กูอยู่ไหนเนี่ย What the hell โอ้คนละเกมเพลย์เลยไอ้เฮียลูกพี่
Gotta get back to Paimon.
ต้องกลับไปหาไพมอน เหมือนเราโดนจับเข้าซิมอะ
This has been entirely unconstructive.
Agreed.
How about some answers for once?
Silence,
ไล่เรน
Your Majesty. Today's outcome
เฮ้ย มายัง
expected.
คุย
A tomb
Eh.
and birch trees. The Tsar's
Ma mày.
final tokens of
Ma mày.
affection.
มาเถอะ
That which I set
Ma.
in motion,
มา
I shall see to an
มา
end.
มาก็ไอ้เฮียละโอ้ยเฮียเอ้ยแม่งไม่มาไอ้สัตว์เอ้ยกูสับรู้แบบมาไหมมาไหมมาไหมมาไหมไม่มาไอ้เฮียเซ็งสัตว์มาน่าจะได้เวลารีแคปแล้วรียังรีจะมารีกันรีแคปกัน ข้าม เราจะเอาแค่เนื้อเรื่องเราข้ามไปก่อนไม่เดี๋ยวค่อยไปเล่นในเกมค่อยว่ากันอีกทีตัวละครดีกว่า
Linchpin to elements are cryo-solved. Exactly. Take Sandrone, for example. She wields a cryostellar linchpin and can convert the superconduct reaction into stellar conduct,
เซลล่าคอนดักซูเปอร์คอนดักจะเปลี่ยนเป็นเซลล่าคอนดัก
temporarily transforming the surrounding area
ดาเมจ
into
จะไม่ใช่นับ
a
ดา
whole
เมจ
star
ตี
field.
ตัว
Oh,
ไปทำ
wait.
ภาพแล้ว
That must be this area centered around the star-shaped crystal, right? I remember it from the Snezhnaya preview teaser.
That's right. Enemies within this AoE will have their physical resistance reduced. But more importantly, the pulse star field will store dissipating
เก็บพลังงานถ้าเยอะแค่ไฟฟ้า
cryo and electro elemental energies. This stored energy can then be used to increase the stellar conduct, cryo, and
เพิ่มความเสียหายดาเมจไฟฟ้าและเยอะแข็ง
electro damage of characters within this AoE. In addition,
Bigger punch under the effects of stellar conduct.
That's right.
ถ้าโจมตีจะเปลี่ยนไปโหมดนี้ซึ่งไอเกรดเนี่ยจะเต็มถ้าเกรดนี้มันจะช้าโจมตีมันจะเริ่มตั้งแต่0จนเต็มถ้าเกรดนี้เต็มเมื่อไหร่จะยิง
Sandrone often
เบาลงทำให้เราต้องกดสกิลเพื่อ
lets her mechanisms
รีเกต
do the dirty work for her. For example, with her charged attack, Sandrone will command Fagio to fire condensed beams at enemies. The damage dealt by her condensed beams is considered stellar conduct damage.
Attacks like this usually have some sort of overload mechanic, right? Is that true for Sandrone as well?
Yes. Continuously firing condensed beams will cause Fagio to accumulate decoding power.
แล้วก็เลยต้องกดสกิลนี่เห็นไหมกดสกิลเกรดแดงหาย
Sandrone can then use her elemental skill to decrease Fagio's decoding power.
เห็นอะไรนี่ไหมเดี๋ยวรีให้ดู
As well?
Yes.
มาช้านะ
Continuously firing condensed beams will cause Fagio to accumulate decoding power.
ประมาณ4วิพูดเอาประมาณ4วิแต่จากนั้นเกิดอะไรขึ้นฉันใหม่
Sandrone can then use her elemental skill to decrease Fagio's decoding power.
3หมายความว่ากดสกิล E ได้เรื่อยๆชาร์จตีเสร็จกด E ต่อชาร์จตีเสร็จกด E ต่อชาร์จตีเสร็จกด E ต่อได้
While quickly maneuvering around the field and firing prism shots at enemies.
Nice. Wow.
แล้วกด E ค้างทำให้ลอยได้ด้วย
Quickly maneuvering. Sandrone can then use her elemental skill to decrease Fagio's decoding power while quickly maneuvering around the field and firing. Use her elemental skill to decrease Fagio's decoding power while quickly
กด E ปุ๊บ
maneuvering
มีกระสุนยิงใส่มัน
around the field and firing prism shots at enemies.
Nice. Wow. Okay, couldn't have said it better myself. Yay, I got it right. Yep. Basically, by alternating between her charged attack and elemental skill, Sandrone can leverage her mechanical prowess and Fagio's powerful beams to clear out the field with ease. But that's only part of her tactical strategy. With her elemental burst, Sandrone bombards enemies.
แล้วก็มีดาเมจเสริมนิดหน่อย E ไม่ต้องอัพเยอะก็ได้ตัวคูณน่าจะไปลงที่โจมตีธรรมดาเป็นหลักเพราะมันอยู่ที่ชาร์จตีแล้วก็คือให้อัพโจมตีปกติแล้วก็อันติลองลงมาจะเป็นลองอันสุดท้ายจะเป็นในสกิลมันเป็นไม่ต้องห่วงกูทำ10อยู่แล้ว
Power.
ไม่อวยทำ10-90ดีกว่า
And it's gonna be so fun to
ไม่กูอวยอยู่ดี10ไปเลย
explore Snezhnaya with Sandrone too.
Yeah, Snezhnaya is where the Fatui headquarters are, after all. I feel like we can...
If you turn in your daily commit...
หลังจากไอ้นี่เคลียร์เควสประจำวันเสร็จเอามาคุยกับ
Catherine with Sandrone and the
จะได้
party.
ของพิเศษมาอย่างอันก็นี่
In addition to the regular rewards, you'll receive dessert rewards as well.
Desserts! Guess Sandrone
Ones relating
ทุกคนในนี้ได้บัฟ
to the whenever he reaction.
แล้วขออ่าน
For example,
อันนี้คือไม่รู้จริงๆเลยนะอย่าง
after
เช่นหลังจากที่ลิลลี่
Risley's revelation is unveiled,
ไปรับบัฟแม่มด
whenever he's within
เมื่อ
the
ใดก็ตามเขาอยู่ในเขตไอเสาเซเนคอนดัก
Polestar field generated by the stellar conduct reaction, he'll be able
เขาจะฟื้นฟู HP ได้บ่อยขึ้นด้วยการโจมตีแบบชาร์จพลัง
to restore
บ่อยขึ้น
HP
น่าจะมากขึ้นมากกว่า ก็คือฟื้นฟู HP ได้เยอะขึ้นในการชาร์จโจมตี
more frequently with his charged attacks, allowing him to unleash more
น่าจะงั้น
enhanced normal attack.
และจะทำให้เขาสามารถปล่อยการโจมตีปกติที่รับการเสริมพลังได้มากขึ้นก็ปกติมึงต้องเลือดมากกว่าครึ่งถึงจะอันนี้อยู่แล้วนี่ถึงจะตีปกติแบบพิเศษ
Miko's Sessho Sakuras are also getting enhanced. Not only will
ปล่อย
will
เบิ
their
ร์ด
duration be extended.
จะไม่แจ
They
ก
won't
เสา
be destroyed after she casts her elemental burst. Plus, when Yaemiko is within a pole star field, the lightning
ฟ้าก็จะทำการสร้างความเสียหายเพิ่มเติม
strikes
ได้
elemental
หมายความ
burst.
ว่าไง
Plus, when Yaemiko is within a pole star field, the lightning strikes from her Sessho Sakura will be able to deal additional damage.
เพิ่มดาเมจ
Within a pole star field, the lightning strikes from her Sessho Sakura will be able to deal additional damage, and that damage is considered stellar conduct damage.
In addition, when Chi-Chi is within a pole star field, her elemental skill will provide the party with a damage
โบนัสความเสียหายให้กับปาร์ตี้
bonus to reactions like stellar conduct and deal additional damage alongside the active character.
ก็ active character เนาะก็ตัวละครที่ยืนบนสนาม
And when Sino is within a pole star field, his elemental skill will allow
ทำให้เขาเข้าสู่สถานะ
him to temporarily enter the Pack-Sworn Path Clearer state to deal quick bursts of
โอ้
damage. Will allow him to temporarily
สกิล E จะทำให้ไซโนเข้าอันติเลย
enter the Pack-Sworn Path Clearer state to deal quick
แต่เหมือนต้องมีอันติด้วยปะก็คือทำให้มันควิกก็คือไม่ต้องกดอันติแล้วเสียเวลาก็คือกด E ปุ๊บเข้าไอ้นี่เลย E ก็คือสับตัวเข้ามา E เสร็จบวกได้เลยแต่น่าจะต้องมีพลังงานด้วยถึงจะใช้ได้ถ้าไม่มีพลังงานน่าจะใช้ไม่ได้มั้งนะ
bursts of
มั้ง
damage.
นะอันนี้แต่เอาง่ายๆเลยคือ E แล้วก็ E แล้วก็ตีได้เลยเก่งขึ้นเยอะมากแต่ต้องเล่นกับน้ำแข็ง
Short period of time.
Let's go.
ต้องเปลี่ยนของ
These are just some examples of the witch's revelations travelers can. Let's
แต่
go.
นะแต่
Sworn Path Clearer state
เขาบอกว่ามันชั่วคราวว่ะ
to deal quick bursts of damage over a short period of
เต
time.
Let's go. These are just some examples of the witch's revelations.
โอเคไม่น่าใช่ละไม่น่าจะใช่การกินพลังงานแล้วอันนี้น่าจะเป็นพิเศษเลยถ้าคนกด E มันจะเข้าไอ้นี่พิเศษแล้วสามารถกดเข้าเบิร์ดต่อได้
Travelers can look forward to in Luna VIII. We don't have time to introduce them all, so be sure to check out the rest in game. And
Go.
as for the new reactions coming in Snezhnaya, Stellar Conduct is just the beginning, so buckle up, travelers.
Getting stronger, but they can now interact.
Unveiling
Ooh, awesome.
leave that for travelers to experience for themselves. Kana card each character.
Wish banner. Oh, plus the characters with the witch's revelation will also be
เป็นแบนเนอร์พิเศษ
featured on
เนาะ
the Light Race Wish banner.
โอเค
So
Banner
don't miss
visit.
out if you're interested.
And as for our other event
และ
wishes,
ก็ตู้ครึ่งแรก
in the
ซาน
first
โดเน่
half of
มา
Luna
กับซิ
VIII,
ลาริที่เป็นสกิน
Ina and the Raiden Shogun.
ขึ้นหลังโคลามิน่ากับไรเดนโชกุน
Ooh.
All right, it's about time for our first break. We'll be back with information on a mysterious new area, so stay tuned.
ไม่มีอะไรแล้ว โอเค ทางฝั่งของนี้ไม่มีอะไรแล้ว ผมจะตัดเข้านี่เลย โอเค ขอบคุณมากสำหรับใครที่ยังอยู่ดูกันนะครับผมสำหรับวันนี้ผมนัสมิบีขอตัวลาท่านผู้ชมไปก่อนนะครับ ไว้เจอกันใหม่ ไม่รู้วันไหนวะ แต่ว่าสัปดาห์นี้จะมีนิโค1 อัน แล้วก็น่าจะเล่นโลเฮนด้วย แล้วก็จะมีไอ้นี่ด้วย วันนี้วันพฤหัสใช่ไหม วันอาทิตย์เนี่ยน่าจะนิโค วันศุกร์ วันเสาร์ศุกร์ คือวันศุกร์ผมน่าจะเล่นเควสโลเฮนว่ะ ไม่ดิไม่เอาเอางี้วันศุกร์ผมตีไว้เลยแล้วกัน วันศุกร์ผมจะมาเล่น NTE ไหวเพราะว่าเฮี้ยเครื่องกูเนี่ย วันศุกร์ผมจะมาเล่นเกม NTE กัน ส่วนวันเสาร์เนี่ยจะเป็นเกนชินของโลเฮนวันอาทิตย์จะเป็นนิโคสำหรับวันนี้ผมนัสมิวีขอตัวลาท่านผู้ชมไปก่อนไว้เจอกันใหม่โอกาสหน้า See you next time